Welcome to
Scotty
and the Dog. And we're here today to talk a little Lions talk as usual.
Sunday morning. That's what we do.
That's what we do. But what do we do first? Always, first thing we always do is what?
Open a beer.
Open a beer, my friend.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We got bottles today. Use your teeth. They're gnarled teeth.
Yeah, there's no fake ones already.
Nope. So we're here to talk some Lions today, but of course we always want to give our shout out to our sponsor first. Average Joe's, 1286 Lozon. Was there yesterday. Saw my buddy Walt picking up a crew there, and I also saw Walt later that night driving guys to the Spit game. So we know Sundays and Thursdays are 2-for-1 wings. Head on down to Average Joe's. Great beer. Tell Colleen that the boys sent you down here, Scotty and the Dog, and have some wings and some beers. And as always, like and comment on the show. Andrea, thanks for watching. Like and comment on the show. You can win a $25 gift card to Average Joe's to help with your tab and some beers and some wings on Scotty and the Dog.
You got it.
Well, my friend.
Well,
let's just talk about
winner.
Oh, yeah.
Last week's winner, this lovely lady, Carol Corcus Nicholson. Congratulations. I'm sure she likes to indulge in a couple beers, especially Land Shark there. And congrats on the winner. So again, like and share, make a comment, and you can win just like Carol did.
Yeah.
You going to talk today, or am I doing it all?
You're going good there.
Thank you. Thank
really
you, my man.
Rattling. You're
Well,
going well.
I'll let you talk now while I drink my beer, because we're going to refresh some bad memories.
All right, here we go. To recap last week. You ready for this? Not fun, but let's do it. So, where do you want to start?
I'll let you start. I'll let you go. I
know we chatted back and forth about it.
We did.
So, I guess my first thing would be great first half.
Beautiful.
Did exactly what they had to do. Controlled the first half. I even thought, we've talked about this a lot. NFL, you're going to punch. Teams are going to punch back. That's the way it goes.
That's right.
Especially when you're playing a decent team like Minnesota. Got punched back in the third, but going into the fourth, had a 10-point lead.
10-point lead.
Divisional game. I don't know what else you can ask for this team.
Did you see the stat where Minnesota's never won a game being down 10 in the first half and the second half?
Yes.
But hey.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie, thanks for watching. Anne-Marie Cote. So keep going. I want to hear your thoughts before I go on a rant.
Okay. So my thought, I guess, two things. So one, I heard a lot. I guess first off would be the fourth down call.
We'll get to that.
And I'm going to say my piece here. There's nothing I hate more than SOL. I hate SOL. SOL is running out of the back of the end zone. SOL is calling a timeout challenging a play when you can't challenge a play. That's SOL. Losing a game on the road in the division because you don't make a play, that's not SOL to me. I hate that. So there's nothing I hate worse in the comment section than seeing SOL. I can't stand it. Anyway, I like the call to go for it on fourth down all game long. Of the three options they had at that point in the game, the field goal I thought was the worst one. I know one of our loyal viewers, Chris Devlin, asked about Riley Patterson, who was the Lions kicker last year, and Austin Siebert.
It's kicking well for Jacksonville, correct?
Kicking well, but again, the distance is the issue. Both these guys, the problem was, you read all camp, they don't have strong legs. So if that was Matt Prater, I had no problem kicking it. I just don't agree with the call on fourth down to try and kick it, because you're still...
So what would you have done?
What would I have done? I would have went for it.
Okay.
Analytics-wise, again, the call
right.
was go for it. And I know a lot what Campbell does, he's really bought into analytics. That's why he goes so much for it on fourth down, because analytics say go for it.
Let me know your thoughts out there, Lions fans. Any questions, what your thoughts on that game were. It was heartbreaking, man. It was the same old, and I hate saying this, watching with my boy. We went in the bubble because we had hockey. Come home, I'm like, they're up 10. They're up 10. Fourth quarter, 1 first down. And I'm going to get to the truth of the matter why they lost. There's a couple issues.
Three or two.
Three.
So a few issues.
First issue I have, the second last series, they didn't run the clock down. Goff did not run it down to 5 seconds. He was snapping the ball at 15 seconds with about 4 minutes left, up 10.
So you don't buy the explanation
Nope.
that put the off.
No, fuck the rhythm. Ring that bell. You milked the clock. Michigan did it yesterday. They milked the clock. McCarthy knew they're up 10, right?
Yep.
Similar situation, ran it down to 5 seconds, snapped it under 5. Goff's an experienced quarterback. He should know that. Campbell, not an experienced coach. Tim Cutterwell, thanks for watching. That's on golf. That's on somebody, Ben Johnson, saying, we're up 10, 4 minutes left. We're going to, whatever. If we have to punt, we punt, we're taking. Those seconds came back to haunt him. On the decision that Campbell made, he made the possible worst decision.
Yep.
If you got an all-pro punter, you're going to say, okay, you pin him. We're up. What were they up? 3?
Yeah.
You pin him within the 10 and let our defense try to hold. Okay? I think some of the play calling, the deep shot they tried to do with DJ Shark there on the 3rd down, the line was moving the ball. You were running the ball well with Williams, no matter without Swift. I think Dan Campbell needs to learn from this. I'm not happy with the game management. I think there's room for improvement there. But pure strategy, the Lions deserve to win that game, and that's what it hurts more. They deserve to win that game. And it's going to come back to haunt us when we get in a playoff battle, which I think they will be. This is going to come back to haunt us. The defense made stops. They held them. Three and outs in a row in the second, 3 drives that Minnesota had, no points. The offense blew that game. The offense. And don't point at the defense last second. Sure, they had miscommunication, which is on Aaron Glenn. But the offense blew that. 3rd and 1, smack behind the line. The offense needed 1 first down on 2 occasions to win the game. And what happened?
Receivers run into each other, which would have ended the game.
But run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. Because on a missed field goal, for anybody who doesn't understand, you're back where they kicked the ball. So even if they went for it on 4th down and ran it,
your net's
30 seconds off the clock, okay? And you're still further ahead than coming back on the kick. Dan Campbell's got to learn from this. He's got to be better. Jared Goff's got to be better. And I hate this gutless take. Well, I wanted to go for it, Goff, but you're getting paid $100 million a year. Goff, go in there, be a leader, say, yes, we're going for it, coach. I want to run this play. We got it. And your O-line's your best thing on this team. You say, hey, we got to do it. Okay? You have an all-pro right tackle. Could be an all-pro left tackle, an all-pro center. Run the ball. So, disappointed all aspects. They deserve that game. My kid was crying. I'm upset. Wrecked my Sunday. And that's on the coaching. That's on Goff and not the defense. So
he has, in his defense, he's obviously, it's only his 2nd year as a head coach. He has learned from his mistakes, so you gotta believe that he's gonna learn from this.
Well, then why ain't I a head coach?
I think we've established that
I'm a play caller.
You can't not drink for an entire
Well,
game.
that's a fair point. I give you that. I props, my friend. But we know people at home. Not maybe their clock management guy up in them. I can call it from home. I don't even have to go to the games.
I think that's interesting because they talked about that a lot this week on local radio in Detroit because Nathaniel Hackett in Denver, they made him.
Well, he's a fucking buffoon.
He's a buffoon, but they made him get a clock management coach.
Jeff Taylor, thanks for watching here. We're just reminiscing about the tough loss last Sunday.
I think one of the bigger takeaways I took away from this now is where do they go from here? Because that secondary is in trouble.
No, it's not.
How is it not in trouble?
Akuda's playing all-pro.
Besides Akuda, who else is playing well?
You're going to get Jacobs back soon. He's practicing. You guys, let's get
Jerry Jacobs is the answer. You got him.
Yeah.
Awarie's playing rugby out there. He's the worst cornerback per PFF. Yes, he is.
John Hoy, thanks for watching.
He's the worst cornerback.
Yeah, because they penalize more for flags. Those ticky-tack holds.
No, it's not that. It's missed tackles. It's coverage. He's the worst cornerback in the NFL. Just accept that.
I disagree.
This cornerback, secondary's in trouble. Now your leader is out for the year. You're going to start somebody at safety today. We don't even know who it is, who's never started a game before.
Yeah, well,
and these miscommunication issues, I think, we're going to see at least one today.
We'll get into our preview. Let's not hear. But the recap of the game, very disappointing. Any Lions fans, comments from last game? Randy Sammer watching. Good man there. Great voice. Go watch him play some music. Very disappointing. The dog was sad the whole day. Went over. Put my kid in a pile driver to get out my frustration and body slammed him a couple times. It was good. But it was disappointing.
It was, but
on to bigger and better things now. Okay? Any questions out there? Anytime. Get in here. Ask any questions. Fire anything to us. We'll give us my educated view and his dumb view. So, thanks, Tim, for watching. So, we're going on in fantasy football. We've been giving you
just keep arguing actual numbers. That's what I like.
Well, there's a number at the end in the betting edge where I'll give you a number, all right?
Oh, you're going to
8-1 already. 8-1. Justin, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's going to be 30-1. So the doggy picked some stardoms this week. So first guy up, Oh, Seattle, horrendous. No Jamal Adams, nothing.
This is going to be interesting.
I don't care. Next man up. He's a hidden little play this week. I don't care. They're going to say injuries. The thing with the Lions, when you can run the ball, and they will run the ball today, they're going to hit some deep shots to Reynolds. Tommy Kennedy's going to take over ASB. Goff is a hidden little secret play. Trust me. He's going to throw for 3 TDs, at least 250.
Last year when he had Reynolds,
Evan Macrick.
when he had Reynolds,
You got Hawks playing.
Raymond, Hawkinson were his worst games
Okay,
last year.
don't matter. Listen to me. We couldn't run the ball last year. Now we run the ball. We run it better with the second best rushing team in the NFL. Goff is going to play action, hit Reynolds deep. Trust me. 3 TDs today for Goff. At least 250 yards. The Doggy said so. Next. Well, I'm on. You know what I'm doing today, boys. This is my boy Jamal Adams. Okay, wrong uniform. This fucking cheesehead here. This guy, school is in 1990 or whatever year Rod Williams played there. Taking over for Swifty. Swifty's out. This guy was a beast last week. At worst, pick him up because he's the goal line back, right?
Yeah, I mean he's getting
touchdowns. You know what? Next man up. And Danny Campbell's going to promote that today. This guy's in. Craig Reynolds going to get some touches, but he's a beast. And he's fired up. And you know what? Hips don't lie.
What a ridiculous.
Hips don't lie. You're going to see some hip schweiking today because he's going to be out there. Hips don't lie, Shakira. And he won't get flagged at home. I guarantee you that. So Jamal Williams. Couple touchdowns today. Put it in the book. Wayne Michael, thanks for watching, my man. And hey, now here's an interesting. Can you get off your phone and stop looking at scores?
I'm looking up one of my sit-ems, if you don't mind.
Fuck your sit-ems. Okay. I like this pick because there's been a lot of conflict in Carolina this week. Baker's calling him out saying he's not open, and he said, well, Baker can't throw into tight windows. I think they're going to force feed this guy. He's a stud. Baker's going to force feed him the ball today. He's going to end up with 5 to 10 catches, and he's going to get a touchdown today. This is the game that Carolina breaks open for him, right? Fuck yourself.
Baker Mayfield. That's all I got to say.
Bake. He's a great actor. Okay, those are the Doggy stardoms. Have faith in the dog. Have faith in the dog.
All right, to the sit-ups. Breaks my heart to say this. Matthew Stafford versus the 49ers. In 2 games last year against the Niners, this is the Rams' kryptonite is the Niners.
100% it is. They own them.
Averaged 240 yards, only 4 touchdowns, but 3 picks last year. And this elbow injury, there's something to this for sure.
Who's got a stronger arm now? You or him right now?
Sidearm or regular over the top? Sidearm might be better me. I can't throw over the top.
That's right.
Yeah. But
what an underrated movie.
Yeah, over the top.
Hey, movie preview with the dogs. Over the top. Stallone, Over the Top. Who's seen Over the Top out there, guys? Great movie. At least we're not talking, who did we talk last week? Simon and Tennille? Captain and Tennille.
Oh, God.
Teddy Paquette, thanks for watching. Little Lions preview game. Teddy, thanks. Let's go.
Yeah,
we got here.
Stafford, my first sit-em.
I agree.
My second sit-em of the week, and this is as much to do with the player as what we might see weather-wise down there.
That's right.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So number 1, right now, if you look at fantasy stats,
Trade him.
He's number 4 overall, but his touches have been going down. He only had 7 touches last week. J.D. McKinnon, is getting more touches right now than Clyde.
J.D. McKinnon. It's McKinnon, the guy that was in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, Jared
McKinnon. You're thinking McKissick.
J.D. McKissick, sorry.
Washington. Brian Fursey's online.
Getting more touches right now than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And weather-wise, it's might be a disaster down there tonight.
That's right.
So stay away from...
You can't say disaster in the world.
Edwards, you're true. That's your
storm. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. So he is my number 2 sit-em.
I like that. Yeah. And trade him. He's a good guy to trade him. Trade him.
Hey, sell high, right?
Sell high,
baby. Last but not least, and this game's going on right now, that's why I was looking. Adam Thielen against the Saints. Currently has 68 yards.
Oh,
but no touchdowns.
Wow,
He doesn't get touchdowns
played
anymore.
2 quarters.
Third quarter, I believe.
So he's on pace for 136 yards.
Sure, if you look at it that way. but he's not. He got banged up in the first quarter today too.
So there's a difference between Scotty and the Dog. I started Thielen as my team, so he's going to go wild for 110.
Enjoy your 6 points.
Yeah, thank you. It's a 7 because it's 68 points, so it's 7 points.
Prior to today, 2 games before playing the Lions and abusing Awarie, only 7 catches for 88 yards. So Adam Thielen's value is going down. Wrong side of 30 for a receiver. And if Justin Jefferson isn't going wacko, it's tough for this guy to make.
Jeffrey Jefferson has been shut down.
I know. I said if he's not going wacko, it's tough for this guy to get.
Akuda Nation.
Yes, there you go. So those are my 3 sit-ems. If you started Thielen, it's probably too late, but you got the other 2 going. So there you go.
Well, next I'm going to pick the winner for Thursday night's game in the past. Play Cincinnati -4. Thanks. Go ahead. Your pitch.
Hey. If you're looking for something to do today, it's 11:30. Head on down to Average Joe's, 1268 Lozon. Go get your $4 beers. Go get your 2-for-1 wings. Have a good time. Watch the Lions today. If you don't like wings, choices there for food. And if you happen to be one of our winners, head down there. Get your gift card going. Average Joe's, that's the place to be on Sundays. Head down. Food, drinks, good times, lots of TVs. Enjoy your NFL Sunday.
A little breaking news. We're going to do probably a couple of live pregame shows going down there, down Average Joe's soon. And so we got some crowd out there.
Yeah. Come on down and say hi when we're there.
So here we are. This is what the people paid for, is our preview of this game. I think we're going to be on opposite pages.
Oh, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
We are back.
Holy moly. I hope you stayed with us, all people watching. We are back. The power outage here. Scully's computer's going crazy here. We know football. Central Prison, Jacksonville, Florida. That was a prison team we were on. It was good times. So we're back. And we're going to go through the preview of the Lions. Hey, we're on a time delay here.
I'm going to shut that off.
So we're back. Scully's going to fix this out. Times are tough here. Can't pay his bills. So here we go. Tracy, thanks for watching. So we're going to go into the preview of the game today. We're not going to break it up more offense, defense anymore. We're just going to we're going to spitball. Is that what you call
it? Yeah. Just keys of the game.
Keys of the game.
Sure. I like it. Let's just freewheel this thing.
Go back to our
preview. Go ahead.
So what are your first thoughts of the game?
First thoughts on the game, the Lions are very banged up. And the one thing I kept thinking about yesterday was, if you are, and again, this goes back to last week and this SOL and all that other stuff, if you're truly different and you're building something, find a way to win this game. You're the better team, find a way to win this game. That's my initial thought. Next man up mentality, right? Like you mentioned.
Well, we'll get to our picks later on. We'll see what you say. But here's my thought. I think they're going to absolutely rickroll Seattle here today. I think there'll be Rick Astley playing everywhere. It's going to be, I'm going to give you up, because I don't care what you say. Dan Campbell's going there with a mentality. I think their offense is going to roll. I think they're going to run the ball down Seattle. Seattle can't stop the run, and they're going to run the ball down their throat. And I don't care about injuries. I'm okay with that. Okay? You have an all-pro right tackle. You have an all-pro left tackle, all-pro center. And they can run the ball. I don't care about who's out. I don't care who's in. And they're going to step up. They are going to roll this team.
My issue is not with the offense. It's the defense.
So you're really scared of Geno Smith?
Scared? No. But
Akuda's gonna do this. Come here, Metcalf. See ya.
That's fine.
Okay, then who's gonna beat you? Tyler Lockett?
They love the tight ends. They love the tight ends.
Sakes.
I'm just telling you, I think that Seattle's been very efficient on offense this year. They don't score a ton of points, but they've been very efficient on offense. And my issue with Lions defense, we talked about it in the preview, how are you going to get off the field? They've got to get off the field, and they struggle to get off the field when it matters most. So that's my issue, but let's talk some more about it.
Offense, defense, I think Hutch will come back. And here's the thing, guys. The crowd plays a huge part, and we're usually part of the crowd. You know, it's a huge part. Third down, they're coming. They're getting a good pass rush. Chuck Harris. And you know what? Losing Tracy Walker hurts. I agree with you. But every team loses guys. Every team.
Yep.
So you have to play over it. Do I think Rico's been good at linebacker? Yes. Do I think interior got to shut down Penny? Because yes, they're going to try to run the ball. Make Geno beat you. Geno wants a dink and dunk. My only concern with the Geno, I know he's not the quickest guy. They struggle with like Jalen Hurts trying to get out. He ain't Jalen Hurts.
No.
So make Gino beat you. Shut the run down. Make him beat you. I'm 100% confident in this game. The Lions are going to walk out 2-2 today. I like the special teams battle. I think the Detroit special teams, besides the kicker.
Who? Brian Ellerby, former Michigan basketball coach. Is that the kicker today?
Is it?
It's not.
Siebert's out?
He's out.
Holy shit. So, but I still like Jake Fox. I still like our coverage teams. And remember, it's a home game. Like, my first thought is Seattle, and they were talking about it coming in here. Everyone thought this is an easy win. We looked at the schedule ahead of the season. Jacksonville's an easy win.
Yeah.
It ain't anymore. But this, who's the better team?
Lions are the better team.
Okay.
It's
So what are you worried about?
The mounting injuries are what concerns me. And that's how teams stay in games.
So Tracy Walker's out, Jamal Adams out. We'll call it a wash.
Call it a wash. I'm not concerned about the Seattle defense at all. I think the Lions...
You're worried about Seattle offense with Geno Smith.
I am, because the
Oh,
Lions
for Christ's
defense,
sake.
it has less to do with the Seattle offense. and more to do
Rico
with the
can
Lions
cover
defense.
tight ends. He covered tight ends well. He does. The tight ends have not blown this up.
He doesn't. He's not in there on third downs.
Yes, he
tight
is.
ends. He's not in there a lot. If you look at the
Will they put
numbers,
Board in there?
He's put Board in there.
Okay, but tight ends aren't killing us like he used to. Tight ends used to kill the Lions all the time. You played tight end against the Lions. Scotty Hale, thanks for watching. I think the defense is getting a lot of flack. Last week, they had 3 stops in the fourth quarter. Or second half. Is that right or wrong?
They did.
Okay, so they gave the ball back to the Lions up 10. They're up 10 with the ball. That's where you end that game.
Right, for the offense. But when you're on defense, when you need a play, they can't get a play.
Yes, the third down efficiency is very poor.
It's
They have
awful.
trouble getting off the field.
Yes. Now, I mean, on the flip side, that Seahawk defense has forced, count it,
Yeah.
1 3-and-out this year so far in 3 games.
Yeah, they suck.
They suck. The Lions are going to score. My concern is, I think the Lions are going to win. My concern is that this defense might have to win the game for them. I really think so. And
Guys, I think the defense, the Lions got to get some. They're giving up a lot of points. They're the worst team in the red zone in the NFL.
and Seattle's the best team in the
Okay, whatever. Come on, man. Seattle hasn't scored over, 12 points in a game?
Hey, you're throwing out a point. I'm giving you a counterpoint.
No, you just give me rubbish and stupidity. So
Just,
what
we
is
just
Seattle?
gave each other the exact same
No,
stat.
what is Seattle score? How is Seattle's going to score? Are they going to score 28 points?
Against this defense, they might. They might.
No. Here's what's going to happen in this game. The Lions are going to control the clock. You know what's going to be like? A lot like the Michigan-Iowa game yesterday. They're going to run the ball, control the clock, and the Lions are putting up 28 to 34, 35 points today. Can Seattle? No, Seattle ain't scoring. They're not scoring 28, 35 points. So it's an easy win today for the Lions.
I would love to believe you. I just.
What are you're worried about Geno Smith?
I've seen this defense.
This guy should be at
play
Walmart.
3 games.
Geno
so far.
Smith should be a greeter at Walmart.
I've seen this defense play 3
Look
games.
at Scotty Hale agrees with me.
I don't know what you're seeing that gives you any faith this defense can stop anybody. I just don't see it. I'm sorry.
They stopped Washington. It was 22-0 at half.
And arguably their best player on defense is now done for the year, and you're going to have
Has Walker been great this year?
a rookie starting
Oh, he
at safety who is
Walker has not been great this year.
hasn't been great this year.
Okay, well that's perfect. Because the
You saw-
linebackers are better, and they're better inside.
What has happened when Walker's been out of the game this year so far? He went out when he got kicked out against Philly. They went right at Juju, big score right away. Last week gets hurt. What happens when you need a stop? Huge communication in the back end. Juju use touchdown. That's my
on Glenn.
concern. That might be on Glenn. I don't know who it's on, but I'm just telling you, it's the defense on the field.
I got a better question here.
What's that?
Where's your hard hat?
I don't know. I put it in my house somewhere and I can't find it.
What do you live in a mansion?
I don't know what to do with it.
Check the bedroom.
It might be. It could be in there. Who knows?
Yeah, this guy goes to work, puts his hard hat on, going to work. They're going to work.
The Pistons.
Pistons.
Yes.
I think this guy's totally off base. I'm thinking with Scotty Hale. Scotty Hale said 35-17 Lions, and I see that.
Again, I would love to see it. This defense has to show me. Show me something.
What they show against Washington, who's a better team than Seattle?
So again,
One guy's out, and you change your whole plan.
I wrote this down for you. Because
Oh,
I know you
Christ.
like stats and like throwing
I
them
do.
around and then ignoring them when they make sense to you. First halves, the last 2 games, the Lions have given up 178 yards passing, 1 touchdown.
Last what?
the last 2 games in the first halves combined.
Okay.
Second halves, the last 2 games combined. 420 yards passing, 4 touchdowns.
But that's NFL.
That's the NFL. When you need to stop, you have to stop a
They
team.
stopped
They
them.
can't stop a team.
They stopped them 3 times in the second half, and the offense didn't do it. Well, here's my point.
When you have to get a stop, I didn't say stop them sometime. When you have to get a stop, they can't stop anybody.
We were there. At halftime when it was 22-0 Lions, you knew Washington was going to come back and put a push, right?
Right.
So you know they're going to get up yards.
If the Lions
you
can
know.
get up 22-0 today, by all means, they will walk to a
Who's
win.
a better team, Seattle or Washington?
Washington, I would say, but that's pretty damn close.
Who's got more offensive weapons, Seattle or Washington?
Washington does, but their
Okay, so-
offensive coordinator does not know what he's doing.
Okay, but that's my point. We're panicking because Tracy Walker's out. Only one guy, correct?
No, that's not my panic. My panic is watching a Warrior play cornerback 2 against anybody decent and play tackle football when the ball snaps.
So you're saying Lockett's going to be the guy because Okuda will be a med guy.
Yes,
and we know last week that the Lions matched
Yes.
Okuda against Jefferson all game.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying now is that Tyler Lockett's going to kill us.
He might.
But Terry McLaurin did.
Terry McLaurin didn't. No.
Dotson didn't.
But Okuda was on McLaurin.
Okay, so what about Dotson and the... they have 3 good wideouts in
They
Washington.
have 3 good
So what
wideouts.
happened?
Yes, they do. But they also had Tracy Walker. So now you take away your safety, and now you're relying on Amari Warrior.
Tracy Walker was not great this
Lockett.
year, guys.
I'm
Tracy Walker was
not
okay.
saying he's
a
great, but
communicator.
he at least knows what he's
Okay,
doing.
fair enough. But who's a better team, Washington or Seattle?
I don't know who a better team is. They're both 1 and 2. I watched
Seattle and Chicago are the 2 worst teams in the NFL.
And yet Chicago's 2-1. So it's all about matchups. I'm just telling you, this defense has not shown me anything in 3 games.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
They're up 22-0. They had a safety against Washington, and they suck.
I didn't say they sucked. Again, that was in the first half. I'm talking about when you get punched in the mouth in the second half, they don't stop teams.
They did last week 3 times!
Not when it mattered. When it mattered in the fourth quarter, when they were up 10 points, could they stop them? No, they couldn't.
Jennifer,
they gave up
thanks for
2
watching.
touchdowns.
Thanks,
Okay, but
AKA Stan.
did it matter if the offense would have scored 2 more touchdowns? They're up 24. Does it matter?
We're talking about the defense. Great. If the offense
It goes
scores...
hand in hand.
I know
man.
it goes hand in hand, but we're talking about 2 different things. When the defense is on the field, the offense can't help them. I agree. The offense should help them by scoring and getting first downs.
This is how we're going to do it. Lions offense, Seattle's defense. Who's got the upper hand?
On a normal day?
No, today.
Today? Jesus, great question. I would say Lions by a slight margin only because of all these injuries. Who's going to rip this secondary apart? Maurice Alexander?
Yeah.
Who's going to take the top off? Tom Kennedy?
When you can run the ball, as someone that should know football, that you played it, you run the ball.
You don't think Seattle's going to say, okay,
Yep, shut down
we
the
got-
run.
We
No
have
problem,
Craig
no
Reynolds
problem.
banged up. We
Craig
got
Reynolds.
Tom Kennedy.
Josh
Josh Reynolds, Tom Kennedy, Maurice Alexander, Khalif Raymond, and Quintez Cephas.
And the Hawk.
We're not gonna.
And the Hawk.
And what's the Hawk done this year? Nothing. So you don't think Seattle's gonna say, and Pete Carroll's gonna say, all
Maybe
right,
next time, write down where you place your hard hat next time. Yeah, you're
might be a
right.
good idea.
Half the time you can't remember it.
You don't think Pete
Yes.
Carroll's gonna say,
Nope.
we're gonna
Why?
stop the run?
That's it.
beat
Put
us."
8 in the box.
All right,
Love it. Love it. I think the Lions can run with 8 in the box.
and fine if they can, it's great. But I'm just telling you, I don't. I said you asked me what is better. I said I think the Lions have a slight advantage.
Okay, fair enough. I think the Lions have a huge advantage, offense, defense. I think
You have a huge advantage on
advantage.
defense.
Lions offense, Seattle's defense, huge advantage for the Lions. They're going to run the ball, play action, do what Goff does best. We're paying Goff a lot of money. He's going to be leader today. He has to be the best quarterback on the field, which is not asking a lot. Huge advantage. They're going to run the ball. You have 3 All-Pros on the O-line. I don't care. They're going to move the ball. They're going to run the ball, and that sets up everything. They're going to have to put 8 in the box. So you're saying Pete Carroll's going to put 8 in the box.
Nobody
even
in
though
the
they,
NFL puts 8 in the box. They put 7 in the box.
whatever. The CFL, 8 in the box. But Pete Carroll loves playing a certain deep, the whole Seattle safety thing, and they're getting away from that. But I think it's a huge advantage, Lions offense versus Seattle's defense. Now let's flip it. Lions defense for Seattle's offense.
I just call it a wash.
Okay, I call it a wash
At
too.
best, yeah.
I call it a wash too. I think the Lions will be able to get pressure on Geno. I think Geno's want to dig and dunk, and hopefully Glenn knows what he's doing.
My issue with the pressure part of it is pressure is great, but at some point you got to start getting home. And other than the Washington game, they don't.
Hey!
We're back and we're sideways.
Well, we're sideways, crooked. We got to put our producer on a pitch count when it comes to Saturday night festivals. Hey, every day is a party day.
Yeah. Hey, if there's anybody watching still, you're still here.
You're in. Hey,
thank you.
You're gonna
like and follow,
because we'll probably be cut off. Like, we're gonna have a GoFundMe page for Greg Schooley's internet, and so we're gonna hear. Maybe we'll get up from the dial-up. All I heard was this. Like, what's going on here?
We need 4 new hamsters.
Get those guys working the back. So we're back. We're gonna finish up on the coaching, the preview on the coaching.
Yes.
Who's a better coach, Pete Carroll or Dan the Man Campbell?
Well,
hey, bro.
Pete Carroll has a
man.
Pete Carroll has a Super Bowl, so I guess.
Wow, you should have 2.
Yeah, you should have 2. Exactly. That'll answer your question.
Does any point of the Pete Carroll is going senile yet, or rah or what?
He won the battle with Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson's out of town. I don't know why you would keep a 70-year-old coach over.
But hey,
do what they do, right?
He's a young Dick Vermeil. He's gonna start crying.
That's that Microsoft money for you.
I'm worried about Dan Campbell's decision making. Reggie Dwyer, my man, Reggie's back. Thanks for watching, Reggie. I'm worried about Dan, like, even going for fourth down all the time. You can't be that guy. You have to think.
I only disagreed with one of them last week. But the one that when they were at on their side of the 50, I didn't like it.
Right, on their side.
I didn't like it. Let me ask you this, though.
Sure. Hi, Don. Thanks for watching, Don. Dogger, Reggie's back.
Yeah.
Any questions out there? Lines Talk. We're talking about it now. Fire it out here. We'll answer any questions, what you think. Tell me what you guys think about the game today. That's more important because obviously I know a lot. He knows nothing. So maybe we'll educate him. So tell me what your thoughts on the game. Are you going Lions? Are you going Seattle? And we'll get into the winning edge after soon. So coaching-wise,
I've got a question for you and for all of our viewers. Are you starting to lose faith in Aaron Glenn?
Yeah.
I am too.
Well, we know how much you hate the defense.
Yes, I've seen teams with less talent play better, and that's my concern. Is that he's not, coaches, defensive coordinators put their system in, and guys plug into it, and they just play better. And I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing improvement. So
it's a good point. TJ Lang on 97.1. Much as I bashed him the one after game show. He came on, he said that the defense played really good last year. They kept some teams under 19, like Pittsburgh. All these guys were low scoring. He put this weekend on Aaron Glenn. That's why I think the defense is going to show up. Because last year the Lions were in games, a lot of games, and they didn't really get peppered besides the Philly game where they got waxed. Lions are the 7th on offense in the league. Yes, they are. I want to give a toast to Reggie. New grandfather, Reggie Dwyer. Congrats. Hey.
And you're still going after being in Halifax with a hurricane.
That's right. Reggie, grandkids, I don't have any yet because my kids are young, but you just feed them up on sugar, send them home with the parents. That's what you do, man. That's what grandparents do.
Then it becomes their problem. Yep.
So I think this game's on Aaron Glenn, and I agree with your point there. I think the Lions are going to have a coaching advantage. I like Dan Campbell. I think he's going to motivate them next guy up. So Pete Carroll, I think, is lost.
I think it'll be important today to see, what has he learned from last week? Do you see a little bit less on the fourth down? Do you see better decisions? So
sorry, Don, your comment go there. What does Don have? Don, you have some. You're picking a score. Can you see it on there? I didn't miss it. What's Don thinking? So Don, fire your score up there again. But we're going to move on to the almost as important as the Lions talk.
Christ, here we go.
What's next? So now we're going to Doggy's bet, the winning edge. And the dog is record. Want to get the record up for the doggy? There's a handsome dog. Move your fat head. Last week, 3-0. 8-1 versus the spread so far. So if you want to win money, you'll follow this guy. I can't wait to eat average shows. I'm bringing the whole family. Oh, yeah, this guy's there. Reggie's back. Congratulations, Reggie.
Thanks for sticking around, Reggie.
Reggie, Sly the man.
Yep.
Sil, okay, thanks for watching. The doggy, 8-1. So let's get to my picks today.
As your favorite coach once said, pride comes before the fall. Hey, Whiter?
Whiter. So here's what I think. I got my first pick is the over in Philly game with Jacksonville, 45.5. As we know, the Lions put a lot of points against Philly, correct?
Yes.
Jacksonville is a very underrated offense. I've watched them last week. Trevor Lawrence is going great. They have Kirk. They have a lot of weapons. They're doing very well. And I think this is, we know about Philly's offense, explosive. Hurts is making plays. I don't know why this number is so low. I'm not a big guy on Philly's defense. I think Jacksonville is going to score 21 to 24 points. Hi, Karen. Thanks for watching. You want to win some money, Karen? Get on here. Doggy's taking over the 45.5 Jacksonville Eagles. And what's my record, son?
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
8-1. 8-1. 8 wins, 1 loss. Okay, my second pick. No, that's not my second pick. How about those Cowboys? How about those Cowboys?
I don't know.
They are playing fantastic for my boy Cooper Rush from what school, Scott?
Central
Central
Fire up
Michigan.
chips.
I think they've got back to real basic football. They're running the ball down their throats. I like them. They're at home, -3, right? Correct?
Yes.
I love it. What do you think? The Bills going to bounce back today? Yes. Bills are probably the best team in football.
My only concern, Sly,
The
is
heat.
the
The heat.
The weather.
So,
They're playing in Baltimore. They're not in Miami anymore.
I'm talking about the heat. That's what takes a lot about them. People that go to Miami and play in this 100-degree weather, as you notice Miami going to Cincy, it takes a lot out of them. Ernest Munger, thanks for watching, my man. So, can we talk about my picks?
Sure. You're the one that stopped and read the comment.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But going from Miami and a lot of hot, it affected the Bills. Coming home, the Bills are going to be fine. Take the boys today, -3. Trust the dog. And now, my third pick. I have Lions -4. I think it's actually down to 3.5 as we're taping.
Look right now.
Boys, I've went over and over why the Lions going to rickroll Seattle today. Trust in the Lions. I'm 3-0 betting Lions games this year, and I've took the Lions every time. I am so confident in this game. I'm bet Scott's house on it. So, as long as you know that.
My wife will be happy.
Yep, she'll be happy, yeah. So, I'm taking Lions -4 today, guys. Those are Doggies 8-1. So, you'll be up a whole bunch of units if you actually gamble. I know a lot of it, we all gamble. So, the Doggies doing well. 8-1 so far. So, again, recap. You take the over in the Philly Eagles game. Take the boys -3 and take the Lions -3.5 or 4. What you got now? Those are Doggy's best bets.
All right. Here's my bets for the week. It's been a struggle.
Sorry, my best bet is School's internet's going to go down in about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
So bet that.
Might not be bad for me.
No. I trust the dog. Met him once. Great guy. Once. Got to meet him more often.
Well, no, don't meet him ever again because your opinion will change.
Yeah,
all right,
that's right.
My bets for the week: 4 and 5.
What's your
not
record?
going
Bring his
well
record up
so far.
Bring that record up.
I just said 4 and
No,
5.
I want it up here.
I
There's
just
Scotty.
said 4 and 5.
There's Scotty.
I
1
just
and
said
2
4 and
last
5.
week. 4 and
Just
5.
said 4 and 5. First bet of the week: Houston Texans at home. Love the home dog. Houston does not get blown out playing against a San Diego, a LA Chargers team that Justin Herbert does not look good. He does not look right with that rib injury. No Keenan Allen again. I don't think Houston's going to win, but I don't think Houston's getting blown out. No Joey Bosa. Chargers are not.
No Keenan Allen?
They might be more banged up in the line.
They are. They're one team. I actually like this. I agree with this bet with him. I was going to pick Houston, but I saw his picks earlier. So we both agree on this. I like Houston a lot. I think Davis Mills hasn't played great, but they're still... Houston's got a rating. Lovey Beard's got a... Lovey Beard? Lovey Beard.
Smith.
Lovey Smith has a great beard. I like this bet a lot. I think San Diego is so bent... Whatever they're called. LA Chargers, San Diego. I don't know.
Just call them Chargers.
Chargers. They're all banged up. I agree with no Keenan Allen, so... I like this bet. I give you a thumbs up.
Thanks for watching.
Scotty, Brendan Battersby, I saw earlier. Thanks for watching.
Yes. My second one: Steelers -3 at home against the Jets. Zach Wilson starting today. Look at Zach Wilson's numbers.
Oh.
He's not good as a starting quarterback.
I look at his numbers. They're good.
They're not good.
Hey, he's a MILF hunter. Zach Wilson, MILF hunter.
Personal numbers, fantastic. Professional football numbers, not good. Makes a lot of mistakes. Going against a Mike Tomlin defense where the weather's going to be questionable, and the Jets do not get pressure on the quarterback, and that's how you beat Trubisky.
Scotty Schneider, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment. Hey, first of all, in this game, how do you go against Zach Wilson? How do you go against a guy that takes down his mom's friend?
I said personally, he's doing great.
I'll never bet against
Professionally,
that.
football-wise, he's not great. That's how I'm going against Zach Wilson.
Do you know anybody that's ever taken down a mom's friend?
I don't.
Okay. So that's Zach Wilson reigns. He's a legend.
So apparently you're close personal friends with Zach Wilson now.
Yes, I will. He's my guy. He's my quarterback. I drop him next year all the time. This guy is...
All right. So I got Steelers -3. Last pick. I got Seahawks +4. I think the Lions are going to win this game. I just think Seattle's going to keep it close. I could see a backdoor cover for Seattle. Again, because the Lions can't stop anybody. I think Seattle covers the 4 points. Again,
what an embarrassment.
Most of Seattle's games have been close other than the Niners game this year.
Oh, 1-3.
1-2. They only played 3 games.
Right, but you said one game was a blowout.
Not a blowout.
Okay, whatever.
Yes.
Your pick sucks.
Well, we'll see. I guess
this guy's a Lions fan and he's picking...
Hey, try not to pick with my heart here. You're picking with your heart. Anyway, those are my 3 picks of the week.
I like two of your picks.
Steelers -3. Seahawks +4. We got a pick for the Lions game?
We just did.
You got a score.
Oh. Rick roll. 35-17 Lions, baby.
I've got Lions 27, Seahawks 24.
Oh, of course. You got +4. I knew that. Go on. You feed the last pitch. You made me angry.
Well, I got interrupted my last one because of the hamster internet.
Yeah, hamster internet.
Average Joe's.
Go
again,
find me.
We're closing in on noon. If you haven't left the house yet, leave the house right now. Get yourself down to Average Joe's, 1268 Lozon. Go tell Colleen we sent you. Go order your beer right away. If you don't want to eat wings right away, settle in for football. Order your wings during the game.
Favorite wing.
Favorite wing sauce.
They have garlic parmesan there.
They do have garlic parmesan, but I like hot. Just hot. That's all.
Just straight up hot. Frank's Red Hot.
You got it, buddy.
I like the medium sauce there. It has a little bite, but they have garlic parmesan. Great wings there.
I love that they put sauces on the table and you can have your choice. That's
I do like that because I dip my fries in the honey garlic. That's a hidden little secret.
Very good.
So head on down to Average Joe's. Next show next week. Sponsor, win one of these bad boys. I'll make fun of this guy. The dog will be 11-1, whereas in my math, I'll be like 18-1. I just add wins to my total, but I'm a legit 8-1. You're a legit
4-5.
4-5.
Hovering around 500.
Okay, as this turncoat, we know we picked Seattle to cover 4. I'm saying go Lions. We're going to victory celebrate today.
Hey.
Rick roll Lions. I'm never going to give
that
you
bet
up.
doesn't change.
Never going to let you down.